obviously be different for all of us.
For me, Tuesday nights involves a lot of infantry minor tactics, and then you'll also go conduct PT, whether this be battle PT or a circuit.
Being a driver, we basically first parade the vehicle, so we make sure that they're running correctly. If there's any driving tasks, we'll go and do that of a night time.
So it's minimum 2 weeks a year, 2 week like exercise as well with reserves. So that's part of your 20 days.
And what do you do on those weekends?
Most times for me, I go out to the range, and you're actually conducting mandatory range shoots, also other range shoots that you need to qualify in. Just for myself, doing infantry, you have a lot of a range that you can do, all the way from your 84s, your rocket launchers, your Mag 58s, so your support machine guns, as well as all your normal equipment, so your F88s and your F89s.
So I would hazard a guess you don't mind going out on those exercises?
No, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
A lot of the times we support the infantry, you know, take the troops around the back, in the back of our MOGs, take stores out, all that sort of thing. And then we can, if we're not too busy and if they need to, we can play enemy.
There's minimum 20 days a year, up to 100 days, and obviously that is dependent on what's available. But in saying that, there's a lot of times when you will definitely have opportunity to do those days. And look, it goes hand in hand with your civvy job and even university studies and that sort of thing as well. So a lot of the time you can balance it. It's very flexible, and not only that, with your family too.
They both go hand in hand with being flexible with each other. Definitely reserves, obviously you have your 20 to 100 days, whatever you can commit during that time.
The lecturers were very understanding. I was very upfront, and they,
And it's all a choice, isn't it? So I suppose you don't, it's like it's a matter of what you personally choose to do, and then you can go with that from there. It's always very flexible.
Ensuring that you have a schedule or timetable is definitely very important. If you can plan out through the year what you can commit to reserves, and obviously what you have to commit to your study, and of course your family life is very important, because you can't really have one without the other. They all got to work together.
There's leadership skills, your ability to communicate, and I think the problem-solving, quick decision sort of things that I take from my reserve training as an officer into my workplace and just into day-to-day life as well.
Definitely builds up your confidence, whether that be in your work environment or just in general, and also like builds up your professionalism and your work ethic. So that helps, and definitely your employers will see that.
With regards to, like, I'm a child safety officer, so when I work in families, and sometimes situations are sticky, so there's a lot of quick decisions that need to be made, a lot of problem solving, and just keeping some common sense that basically I get a lot from being in the reserve world, and I do take that to my civilian employment. So those skills and the confidence to do that, so the confidence to carry out my roles in my civilian employment, how I've gained that from my reserve training.
Also, being a soldier at first, being in since I was 17, so I'm very organised, and I take that out, like with my children, have to be organised with them, you know, to get them to school, and then I'm off to uni, and then, you know, going home and training people on top of that, and then going home, picking them up from school, and, you know, getting all the dinners prepared, all that sort of stuff. You've got to be organised.
If you jump onto the Defence Jobs website, there is an Army Reserve unit locator tool. You can just type in your postcode. It will let you know your closest unit and what jobs are available in that local area. There are a few steps involved, including a U session and an assessment session, but all of these details can be found online, and it doesn't help to have a look at that info, or give 13 1901 a call. They can give you some info as well.